Peace and love, everyone. Welcome. Glad you're here. Thanks for joining me. Empty belly. Maybe I never said, and I probably should have, that it's so much easier to meditate before you eat. When you have an empty belly, you have more space for the bottom bellows to inflate. It's that simple. When you have a full stomach, not much room down there for adding air. So, if you can, it's not a requirement, but it certainly helps. Try to meditate before you eat or after you've digested. Either way, it works. That's the simple lesson this morning. So, meditation, I was looking at the chat. Meditation matters because head knowledge is second to heart knowledge because head knowledge is brain, and brain is limited in comparison to the unlimited, in comparison to that which is surpasses all understanding. But heart, now there's an access to the unlimited that's direct. And this has been true around the world in every country and every mystical tradition that practice matters most. That's why the Zen monks or the Tibetans monks, they spend a lot of time in scholarship, they do, but they spend a lot of time in meditation. The scholarship supports the meditation, not so much the other way around. Hi, PL. Yep, meditation does help. So, a little bit of beginner meditation, in case there's somebody new here today. Simple practice. Pick a word, sacred word if you want it to be, or any word you want, a number or a color. Sacred word aims the mind as it aims the heart, but either way, it doesn't matter. So, I use the Jesus prayer from Eastern Orthodoxy because I give a nod to my cultural heritage there. The word falls away eventually. It's not about the word that you chant, although Om really does help. We'll get to that in a minute. Breathe in your belly, down your esophagus. Inflate your belly. Hold half a breath, half a beat, and then exhale back up. Out your nose. Super simple. Ride your breath with your word. Put your prayer, chant, your color, your number on your breath and write it down and write it up. And when your mind wanders off, just pull it back to the prayer, back to the chant, back to the word, because the mind wants to run away. And what this practice does is it locks in breath and brain together, physical and mental, in a single spot, and repeat 10,000 times. In the meditation, if your mind wanders or you're bored, it's because you're actually not meditating. Your mind's run off on its own. Just bring it back and bring it back to the prayer, to the word, to the chant, and to the breath, to the body, to the brain. Those things as a little point of focus. And the brain trains itself. The more you practice it, the better you get at it. That's the way the brain works. The more you do something, the easier it becomes. So practice 10,000 times. And in the process of all this practice, you probably most likely will have an experience of the trapdoor opening and you fall inside the silence. And once you fall inside the silence, this dark space of quietude, then you've understood where you're headed. And once you understand where you're headed, then, at least in my case, and in the case of many people that I know, once they touch that place, that's what they want. That's where they want to be. So that's the easy part of the meditation. Today, I practice a little bit of Om chanting. Now I've been not chanting with you guys for a little while. So wondering if anybody would notice, and somebody did, and they asked me, "Why aren't you doing it?" I said, "Well, I mean, do people want it or not?" He does, so we're going to practice a little bit of that today. It is a heart focus today, so breathe in to your heart with your mind. Oh, keep your mind in your heart chakra. Feel the vibration for the entire time. Keep the O and the M right there in the heart. We'll do that 3 times. Feel the vibration, sort of sets you in the body. And then we'll move into the regular meditation that I just talked about with the beginner style. But for other people who have been practicing for a little while, I'm looking down at my notes here, right up and down the spine. And we've been practicing stacking chakras. And today, if you can, as you inhale with a controlled breath and lightly touch each chakra on your spine as you go down. Just lightly put your mind on each space. So, top of the spine, just below the larynx, into the heart, solar plexus, navel, root, and hold at the bottom just a half a beat. And then, same deal on the way up. Just touch those chakras. Practice touching those chakras very lightly. And if you run out of breath, stay where you are. So if, say, you run out of your breath, you're in your navel. If you run out of breath, stop right there and then continue down and make a loop up. So if you try not to run out of breath, try to keep it top and bottom. But if you can't, it's another way, another technique of stopping where you are. We're doing that with the Om a little bit. We're staying in one space. You can stop where you are on your throat chakra, for instance, on the inhale, and exhale, touching all of them on the way down. I hope that's clear to you guys. Hi, Kristen. Hey, Susie in Colorado. Love you guys. Thanks for being here. All right. That's about it. So I set a timer for 8:30. We'll have about 25 minutes, a little more than 25 minutes meditation. That's great. So we're going to begin with the heart chakra. Any questions or comments, pop them in. But I'm going to be closing my eyes in half a second, so you got to be pretty quick. And off go the glasses. I think I'll put on my mask today, cut down on the light a little bit. That's why I wear it. Well, I don't do it all the time, but some days I like it. Today's one of those days. Right over the earphones. Oh, that's not a good idea. Live and learn, right? There we go. All right, so begin with 3 ohms. Settling in. I'll lead you through this a little bit just to begin. Feet flat on the floor. Relax your feet. Feel your feet with your mind. Feel the balls of your feet. Feel the arches up to your calves. Under your thighs. Up your back. Shoulders. Arms. Hands. Neck and face. Inhale for the Om. Stay in your heart. Few more. Feel the vibration. Inhale to your root. Touch each chakra on the way up. Control your breath. And your third eye. On the inhale, touch each chakra on the way down. Stay in your root. Put those muscles on a little. Inhale. Relax. On the way up, touch each chakra. Repeat. Relax. Stay in your third eye. Inhale down, touch each chakra. Stay in your root. Exhale. Compress. Relax. Inhale. Touch each chakra on the way up. If your mind wanders, use your chant. Repeat on your own. Peace and love to you all. Hi, Maggie. Hi, Michael. Thanks for being here. Peace to you. See you soon. Tomorrow, Tuesday.